3 active duty and former United States Army soldiers in the Pacific Northwest are now accused of selling classified information to China.
The FBI says the men sold classified hard drives, technical manuals, and more. Fox 2's Drew Rees is following this story, and he joins us now with much more on this case. Good morning, Drew.
Good morning. The FBI says it arrested 2 active duty soldiers and 1 former soldier. The 2 active duty soldiers were stationed at Joint Base Lewis McChord near Tacoma. They're no longer at their posts. They're now behind bars. The FBI identified those active duty soldiers as Jian Zhao and Li Tian. The former soldier arrested in Oregon has been identified as Royu Diwin. All 3 of them were arrested yesterday. According to court documents, the 3 men worked together from November 2021 until December of last year to gather that sensitive information. The FBI alleges they gave China access to classified hard drives, a stolen computer capable of encryption, technical manuals, more. They say Zhao specifically managed over $55 million worth of property. They say he's accused of selling nearly 24 hard drives that were marked secret or top secret, and they say he received a total of $15,000 for that information he sold.
The information that is at risk here is information that identifies the United States military's capabilities, plans and intentions, and could really put us at a severe disadvantage if that were to fall in the wrong hands for an adversary.
Now, the FBI says it's unclear exactly how much information was given to China. Their investigation into the men lasted about 1.5 years, where they uncovered that conspiracy to steal that national defense information. They say while they were investigating the case, they did try to mitigate any losses. All 3 men have been charged with conspiring to commit bribery and theft of government property. The case is now going to go to a special prosecutor. Reporting in studio, Drew Reeves. Good day, Oregon.